Hey, what is good, everybody? Today we're going to be talking about the Pabbly form builder. Is it good, as well as how to use it efficiently. Now, I've already got a bunch of reviews on the Pabbly Plus system and a tutorial if you want to check them out and using the link in the description. Also, if you want to sign up to Pabbly, you can also use my link in the description. But my initial impressions on this software is it's honestly fantastic, okay? The reason I love the Pabbly Plus form builder is because all the questions that you ask go straight into your email marketing list segmentation, so you can filter out people that you want to send specific emails to very targeted and very efficiently. As well as the software is also super simple to use, which I'm going to show you in this video. Okay, so as you can see, we're in the Pabbly builder right here, on the Pabbly form builder right here, and you just want to go ahead and click create a form, or you can actually look through their templates if you find a template that you like. But for this tutorial, we're going to be showing you how to use everything in the regular form builder. So this is what you get when you click a create new form. Very simple looking form. So for us, we're gonna be creating like another fit. That's what I know, okay? Because this is I have a fitness style email marketing list, so that's the kind of thing that we're gonna do right here. So we want to just so let's say we're in right here. We just want to click on the background. It should come up, doesn't matter. And we can select the theme. Let's just click this theme just to start off with. Okay, that's cool. That gives us, you can scroll through all these themes, find something that you might like. But let's say we don't care about any of that. We can just change the background. You can upload your own background image, but we're just gonna go with a plain color. Oh, actually that black does look nice. We'll stick with that black. Okay, I wanted a black background. So, or you could just change, if you go into the solid color, yeah, you can go solid color, and then you should be able to change the color, I believe. I don't know what's going on, but you can select a custom background. It doesn't really matter. So we got our background. That one looks nice. Okay, now we've got our header here. I don't want a header on my banner. So if you want to have a different image here, you can upload a different banner. You can link the image. It doesn't really matter. Or you can select one of theirs. But I don't really like headers on my forms. I've experimented with different forms. I think from what I found, the forms with no headers seem to perform better. And then you just want to go, and now it's time to choose our title. Now with this, you always want the title to have something that's going to bring people in, okay? So let's say, get shredded in 30 days, right? Go get shredded in 30 days. And then down here, yeah, please fill out the form, we'll get in touch with you. That actually works great for what we want to do. Okay, again, all you got to do is just change everything that I'm talking about to fit your niche, okay? And just for the example, we're actually going to change the color of this box. So if we go into layout, not that one, form. Yeah, if we go into form, we'll change this background color to black as well. And then we just click on our text right here. We go into styles, typography, and then change the typography to white. Go the same in this one right here, on this text right here. Boom, change the typography to white, and there we go. So you can see you can change them to any colors, obviously, but we're going for that black grungy kind of look, okay? So now what we want to do is what I found that works the best, okay, is having a video to capture their attention. Now, for my personal email marketing list, on my form, I have a custom-made video. But let's just, for this example, let's just go to YouTube and let's just look up fitness motivation, right? Fitness motivation. Boom. This will work for us, but again, you can do whatever. I'd recommend a custom video, okay? Custom video is always going to work best, talking about what you can offer. But even having a video like this is probably gonna work better than no video, okay? Because now it just looks nice, as well as if they want to learn more about it, they can have the video to watch. I think that's always best for people. Now, generally you can leave the name, last name, and email. That's important to have the email. But we don't really care about the write your message, okay? Because we want this all my email marketing systems, I want everything to be as automated as possible. So I don't really want the tell us about yourself, but we do want as much data as possible. So let's say we're starting this from scratch, okay? Yeah, let's get rid of the divider as well. Let's just start this from scratch. So if you want to add the separator, boom, put the separator in there, and we just got a clean looking line, okay? So that just kind of shows that it's a new section. Again, so the whole point this tutorial is just to show you the basics of what everything does. You could add a paragraph, again, talking about what you want, what your business is doing. But in a form, generally we've already convinced people that to sign up, okay? If we haven't convinced them because we're running Google ads or Facebook ads, generally the video should be the thing that convinces them. But if you don't have a video, then maybe you want to do paragraphs. I've never tried it, but I don't think it would convert as efficiently. But that's something that you want to add. And now we want to ask for people's name, right? Now the reason we want to ask for people's name is because once we have their name, when we're sending them the emails, we can actually, through Pabbly, because again, Pabbly Pluses don't have everything built in. When they add to the email list through the submission form, we already don't have their name, and then on our emails we can say, oh, hello, their name. Let's say their name is John Stockton, okay? They says, oh, hi, John Stockton, welcome to our email marketing list, etc. And we obviously want their email. Now you could put this at the bottom or the top. It's probably better to have it at the top, but it doesn't really matter. Again, the email is the one thing we need the most, okay? Because we want to send them more emails. So we need their email so that we can retarget them. And you could give them the number, but what I find is that, again, you're not really going to be calling people up, okay? You want the email marketing list to be automated. But let's say you are doing like a personalized fitness training session, or you're doing one-on-one cooking lessons or one-on-one lessons or something like that. Maybe you do want their phone number, and you can really like, yo, hi, were you interested in a lesson at $60 an hour? And then again, you could go through the payment system through Pabbly. But you got a single line of text, multi-lines of text, same thing. That's really just a paragraph. You can get people to set a date and time, again, if you're trying to get people to have a one-on-one session or whatever. Like if you're selling something, like you're selling your training courses, or you're selling them something that you actually need a date and time for, then you can obviously get them to select a date and time so that you'll know when they want it. If they're buying something straight away, like if they are trying to buy a fitness course or something like that, you can get them to pay right here. But I wouldn't do this. What I would do is, if you watch my tutorial, send them a couple emails first, get them hooked, give them some value, and then maybe hit them up with, oh, do you want to buy this for a reoccurring price and or one-time cost? And again, you can do that through the Pabbly payment system. We have a drop-down menu for this tutorial. A drop-down menu. So again, this is to gather as much data as possible. We want to go into then we go down to typography, and then we can change the typography color back to white. You guys saw how I did that. I didn't explain it very well, but does that work? Oh no, that's for the text in the... Wait, so that typography is for the text in the box. We want the field label, there we go, the label, and then change the label color to white, or whatever color you want. So then you have your drop down box. So it's been a while since I made one of these forms. But then right here, you can choose your options, right? So let's say we're asking if they're male or female, because if we're doing fitness, that might be important. Are you male or female? And we just put gender, okay? So now we know if they're male or female because they select that they're male or female, which is going to be able to means we can target them more specifically, because you wouldn't, if you were recommending phone cases, you wouldn't recommend a pink fluoro phone case to a dude, and you probably wouldn't recommend Lakers phone case to a girl. Statistically, if you have a larger audience, kind of a more general broad audience, obviously it could work either way. You know, you might want guys with the pink phone case, you might want girls with the Lakers phone case, but you know what I mean? It's going to be able to allow you to target people more specifically, and that could be for anything. Again, if you're going a cooking course, or you're doing makeup, it could be, oh, what's your skin tone, or you're doing cooking, what kind of cuisine do you want to make, Korean food, whatever. So let's just leave that there actually. Then we go back to blocks. Everything is just made through blocks. We can add a checkbox instead. So instead of having the a drop down menu, you could make them tick it. But again, I think you can select multiple options here. Yeah, so you wouldn't want that. Unless it's something where you want them to select multiple options, and then you could have the checkboxes. So then the radio is like the checkboxes, but they can only select one. Exact same thing as everything else. We're just trying to collect as much data as possible to segment people efficiently. We have upload. Again, if you want people to upload a certain file, you could do that. I don't understand why you would, because for me, I want everything to be automated, okay? I want this to generate passive income, but if you have a more personal one-on-one business, then maybe you wouldn't want something. You can add an image in here, whatever kind of image you want. Again, I think that takes too much away. You can have a rating system. If this is like a form where you're like giving people to like, if this is not for your email marketing form, if this is more for like your review form, like let's say people are leaving and you want to give them a review form of your email marketing list, then maybe you'd have a rating system and and some place where they can type in and actually figure out, and you can get feedback. You have a hidden field so you can hide stuff. A capture, obviously. If you want only people that are serious about it, you could add the capture if you're getting bot spammed. But again, I wouldn't recommend it, because again, you want to make it, if you're trying to get people onto your email marketing list, you want to make it as frictionless as possible. A page break, break your lengthy form into multiple pages. So yeah, again, you can have a page break if you had lots of pages, but again, you probably want to keep most of your form short. And then again, if you want like answers and stuff, that's the multi-line text, and or single line text, depending on how much detail you want for them, if you're trying to get something back. Okay, but we're gonna go back, and now that we've kind of told you what everything does, we're going through the themes, we're going through the layout. There's the header that I told you guys about if you want that picture there, but I generally don't recommend that. We can just get rid of that. We have the form, which is this part right here. We could add a border, but once again, I don't think the borders look clean. I think it looks better with no border. Oh, you could actually round it. That does look cool. Put the border radius. And then we have the field label size, margin. We could make everything, space everything out a little more, but I kind of liked it where it was, just like that. Field style, so that's that's this color right here. And then yeah, so going through everything like that. Now we really got to talk about what makes an effective form. You guys can really see how just easy this software is to use, how drag and drop everything is. It just makes everything so ridiculously easy. But what makes an effective form? So we already told you want a clickbait kind of title right here to draw people in. Maybe a video to educate people that are on the fence if they should sign up, and then just tell people to sign up. Have the little divider here. I think that looks clean. Just to separate everything so it doesn't look like it's in one section, so they know that this is where they have to fill out the information. And now we just want to give people as much, and now we want to gather as much information as possible. So for example, we might want to know their goals, okay? So if we want to know their goals, so we'd add a drop down, and maybe their goal is for athletics, right? Or their goal is for aesthetics, right? And now they go out and fill out their goal, and now we know what their goal is, so on our email marketing list, we can target them better. Now, there's lots of other features that Pabbly have that are super advanced so that you can really target people. So there's obviously how you share. Once you click share, you can get your link. You can start putting it in the links. You can put it in the description of your ways you're promoting it. You can send it out through Google AdWords, all those kinds of things. You have analytics. So once you start this analytics section, you can actually make 2 forms, and then people will get random forms and you can test which ones are going to convert better. That's an amazing feature as well that you can definitely try out. We have these settings right here, which you can do a lot more cool things. You can edit the thank you screen. So obviously once they click the submit button, then I'll have the thank you, your message was submitted successfully. I'd recommend you change that. You don't want the powered by Pabbly section. You might want to put your logo, you might want to do your kind of stuff, be like, oh, thank you for submitting or whatever. Just makes it cool, but it doesn't really matter once you have them on the email list. Most people aren't gonna really worry about that. But again, I recommend trying to look a little bit more professional. Now you can also have a conditional redirect, which means that once, depending on which information they fill out, so let's say we had their goal was the athletics, right? Not the aesthetics. We could send them to a page about the athletics program. Or if they chose aesthetics, we could send them to a page about the aesthetics program. So we could have all these conditional redirects, which is a really nice feature once they finish the form. Again, guys, if you guys sign up using the link in the description, once you create one form or one system, you can create as many systems as you want under the one Pabbly Plus subscription, which is super amazing, and you get all the other Pabbly softwares as well. Now you can also set up to get notified whenever someone joins. You have the autoresponder, but I recommend doing all this email kind of stuff, the automatic replies, automatic emails. I recommend doing all that through their email system, because unless you only have the form builder, because I believe you can pay for that separately. But I recommend just going for Pabbly Plus, and then you can go through all the emails, get your email marketing list done as well. Even if you're trying to expand your business, email marketing list funnel is amazing, because you just set it up once and you get people to go through the funnel. Super useful, super effective way of upselling people and just informing people about upcoming events, or just giving them more information about the program, convincing them to buy if they didn't buy, all that kind of stuff. You could schedule forms, you can deactivate them, all that kind of stuff. All the automation features if you don't want it to do something anymore. You can add the payment. Again, I'd recommend doing all that through the Pabbly payment section as well. You can add the social icons, and you can also set time zones and stuff like that. But really, that's all the features in Pabbly Form Builder. It's an amazing software. I recommend if you're ever interested in trying to build a form or an email marketing list. Even if you're just trying to build a form and you want to use this feature, but then I also recommend using that form and then trying to retarget those people on other things using the email marketing list in Pabbly Plus, okay? Again, we got more tutorials on that on the channel, so like, subscribe if you're interested in that. There's a playlist on the screen about Pabbly, and I'm out. See ya.